All right, so I saw this headline this morning on CNBC that said Dow futures tumbled 500 points as oil tops $100 a barrel, raising stagflation fears. And whenever people see a word like stagflation, they immediately assume something terrible is about to happen in the market. But most people don't actually know what stagflation means, so let's break it down in simple terms. Normally, when the economy is doing well, businesses are growing, people are spending money, and companies are hiring. That's economic growth. And during those times, inflation might go up a little bit because demand is strong. But stagflation is a very unusual situation where three things happen at the same time. First, economic growth slows down. Businesses aren't expanding as much and the economy starts to stall. Second, inflation stays high. Prices for things like gas, food, and housing keep rising. And third, unemployment can start increasing because companies aren't growing as fast. So you end up with a strange situation where the economy feels weak, but the cost of living is still going up. That's stagflation. Now, why are people talking about it right now? Because when oil prices jump above $100 a barrel, it can push up costs across the entire economy. Transportation gets more expensive, shipping gets more expensive, manufacturing gets more expensive. And when companies have higher costs, they often pass those costs to the consumers. So inflation stays elevated even when economic growth slows. Now, how does this affect the stock market? Historically, stagflation environments tend to create more volatility. Growth stocks can struggle because the economy is slowing, but certain sectors can actually perform better. Energy companies often benefit when oil prices rise. Commodity-related businesses can also do well. And defensive sectors like healthcare or consumer staples sometimes hold up better than the broader market. But here's the important thing I want you to understand. Headlines like this can make people panic. And when people panic, they start making emotional decisions. But the reality is that markets go through different economic environments all the time. Inflation cycles, recessions, boom periods, and sometimes even stagflation fears. And this is exactly why I focus on income strategies and risk management instead of trying to predict headlines. The goal is to structure your trades in a way where you can still make money while managing your downside risk. If you want to see the exact framework I use, I explain it step by step in my book, The Monthly Income Investor. You can grab it from the link in my bio.